Welcome back to my channel. I am back today with another video, and as y'all can tell by the title and of course the thumbnail, we have another palette from Juvia's place that I will be playing with. I already did two of them from this collection. This is the Olori one, and this is what it is looking like. But before we get too far into what this video and the eyeshadow look is going to be about, definitely subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed. I do mostly all makeup on this channel, maybe a sprinkle of something different very seldom, but mostly makeup, mostly tutorials, product reviews, maybe a little bit of a haul, makeup haul situation every so often. But yes, definitely I would love to have you join my YT family. So anyway, this is the palette that we're going to be talking about. If you have not seen the other two palettes that came out, I did have well, I do have the Olori 2 and the Olori 3. Definitely go ahead and check out those two videos. I will leave the links in the description box below for you to go ahead and do just that. So if you're interested in how I create the look that you see in the thumbnail, definitely continue on watching. Okay, y'all, so now that y'all have seen my struggle swatches, let's get into the makeup. So again, this is what it's looking like. I want to do something really easy, so I'm gonna go back to my favorite type of eyeshadow look and kind of just go from the outer corner with the darker shades and in towards the inner corner with the lighter shades. So the first color obviously is going to be this green one right here. So if y'all haven't seen my brushes from Juvia's place, I did pick these up. I picked up a lot of brushes. I have even more brushes because there's too many sales to pass them up. But yeah, I'm gonna be using these brushes, but this one might be a little bit too big. So I think I'm gonna go in first with this one, and I might have to venture out because I see I don't have all my brushes up here, and maybe all of them aren't clean. If this is your first time watching me, I do have hooded eyes, as you can tell, so I have to periodically go back and forth and wipe away the lines because I blink. So right here, I'm gonna start adding that color on the outer corners of my eyes. And I'm just patting because I don't set my eyeshadow. I just go straight on top of the primer. So that was quick. As you can see, the pigmentation is it's strong. So I am gonna just kind of like tap, I guess, right here on top. I don't want to go in heavy at all. And so I really want the top portion to be light, like a fade. So I'm gonna go back right here, add more pigmentation. And of course, start to blend that color out in my crease. And of course, on top of my lid. So yeah, I really don't know what I'm doing with this color story. I just said that this is so weird. I don't know if I should just go gradually into the greens and then maybe put, I don't know. And maybe put, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this color, but anyway, maybe I should just stick with the green. So the next darkest green is this one. So I'm gonna add a little bit of this one and then a little bit of this one. So let's just see. I do want this to be easy, but I don't want to look crazy. I don't want to look crazy because I hate when the colors just don't mesh well together. So right here, y'all see me taking my thick brush right here. This is my dense brush. This is the Morphe M173 brush. And I don't know about y'all, but I always go way too far over. So I like to kind of push back that first color when I do this look sometime because, yeah, I need more space on my eyes. So instead of me just dirtying up all my brushes, like I said, I was going to do this color first. So I'm just going to take my fingers and I'm just going to tap right here. This is going to be easy, y'all. This one here is like to me a dual, maybe slightly dual chrome, because I do see a hint of blue in it, just a hint, even though it's mostly green, but it's kind of shifty. So I'm gonna go in with that next green one and stick it right here. Yeah, it's definitely shifty, as y'all can see. But I'm gonna give y'all a closer look just so y'all can see exactly what I'm talking about. Let's go with this one right here, this color. And that's another shimmer shade. I'm gonna just stick it right in the inner corner. It's a real pretty color. So I am going to just take my fingers and blend those colors together. So I'm gonna go back in with that green shade and go a little bit on top of the yellow, just so it can blend in really, really good. And of course I am gonna take that blue, or the shifty color, right on top of the green and blend that. And go back in with that brush with the first matte color, matte green, and blend it right on top of that shifty green color. Okay, so I do think I want to go in a little bit with that mustard color. Yeah, I'm gonna use this color, and I'm gonna take this brush right here. This is a brush obviously from that set, the Juvias place. It's a smaller blending brush, and I want to go in the inner portion of my eyes, like along that gold color. And I am gonna take this brush right here. Hopefully I don't have a lot. You know what, let me make sure I don't have a lot of that green, because I don't want it to be too dark up there. I want it to be really, really light. And I am gonna meet that matte yellow color. Okay, y'all, so as y'all can see, I did go and put a little bit of wing eyeliner on. I'm gonna go off camera and do the other one at my lashes, and I'll be right back. But so far, y'all, I don't know if I'm liking this. I think my memory is coming back as to why I didn't pick it up in the first place. I just don't think this is a great color story in my opinion, but we gonna see. It is reminding me of the other one that I just picked up recently. I'm gonna go get it and let y'all see what I'm talking about. Be right back. Okay, so I did go put on one lash, but yeah, I just want to take a moment to show y'all this palette right here. This is another palette that I bought. This is a newer palette from Juvia's place. This is the I Love palette. This is the color story, and I say that this one reminds me of this one right here. I initially didn't even want this palette because I didn't care for the color story, but y'all know the addiction is real over here. I just bought it anyway because I was curious, but this is not, to me, in my opinion, a typical color story that I like. And this one kind of reminds me of it, although the colors are different. Yeah, because this is more green, this is more teal and orange, but as you can see in both palettes, you wouldn't think that these would be colors that you would be wearing on a regular basis. And to me, I don't see where it's you know, a palette that I'd be reaching for on a regular basis. And of course the same thing with this one. Well, with this one, I haven't reached for this palette since, y'all, and it's because it's not a typical palette that I would wear. And to be honest with you, these are two palettes that I probably should have skipped, but I think they will be great complementary palettes if I decide to use it with, you know, another palette. 2022, I need to relax and just use what I have, and let's talk about some of the older palettes, but we'll see. Fingers crossed, y'all already know the addiction is real. So I might be taking all those words back and have a whole bunch of eyeshadow palettes just sitting there not even being used, which is really pathetic. So anyway, let me go ahead and finish this eye look. Okay, y'all, so I think it looks better right now. I think so. I think it's coming together since I put the rest of my makeup on, but still not completely 100 crazy about it, but we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, so I do want to use the last shade that I haven't touched, and I'm just going to drag it along the bottom, y'all. I don't know if this is going to go left or not, because it might throw the whole look off, but hey, it's just makeup. I'll wipe it off. I am going to use this brush right here. This is another Juvia's Place brush that I have from that set, and it's just a flat brush. So yeah, I'm gonna just take that orangey color and go straight across and see what I am going to be looking like. Hopefully, like I say, I am extra already, so it is what it is. Okay, so I don't think that looks too bad, y'all. It may not go left, but I am going to go off camera, add a little bit of black eyeliner to my waterline, and of course put my mascara on, and we'll be back to do the lips. Okay, so off camera I did decide to go and use a little bit of this right here. This is my highlighter that I used earlier, and I wanted to brighten up my inner corners, so use this brush right here. This is just a brush I got from Morphe, the M213 brush, just a small little accent brush, and I just tapped a little bit in. You can see right here the difference, and I think it looks pretty good, so I'm just going to add a little bit to this eye right here. Okay, y'all, so this is the final look. I do think the look came out really, really nice. Definitely not one of my favorite looks because obviously, in my opinion, the color story is not one of my favorites. And I think that, you know, maybe a little, I always like palettes with some black or dark brown in it, and this one does not have it. But yeah, not my favorite, but I want to know your opinion. Do you like this look that I came up with? Tried to be a little creative because I did want to use all of the shades from this one palette. I do think if you're interested in this color story, if you like this color story, definitely go ahead and pick it up, in my opinion, because the pigmentation and the quality is definitely A1, and you will love the quality, pigmentation, all that. So because the palette is definitely affordable, it's only $15, and I do think it's worth the price, of course, if you like the color story. So I need some dark browns and black to go with this, or even a darker green. It don't even have to be a dark black or brown, but yeah, even if it's a darker green, darker colors period to go with this, in my opinion. That's just my preference, but I do want to know what you think about the palette, what you think about the look. Have you tried the palette? What you think about Juvia's Place? Any of that information or questions, comments, concerns, drop down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. Please like, subscribe, and of course comment, and I will see y'all in my next video.